So many people claim that their biggest problem is that they don't know what to do. They would do all of these things to better their life. They would make more money. They would be in better shape. They would overcome their depression if only they knew what to do. And quite honestly, that's bullshit. You know exactly what the fuck it is that you need to do. However, let's entertain this for a minute. Let's pretend that you do not know what it is that you need to do. There is actually a very simple trick that will help you whenever it is that you come to that sort of crossroads. Whenever a situation presents itself, ask yourself, what would a bitch do? And then do the opposite. When you feel that you don't have the motivation to go to the gym, know that a bitch would use that as an excuse to stay the fuck home, sleep in, and not do anything productive. But if you weren't a bitch, you would go anyway. When you are craving foods on your diet and you know that you are only supposed to eat X number of calories a day and you are about to go over it, but you want dessert or some ice cream or whatever the fucking case may be because you're telling yourself that you've earned it because you've been good all day. Side note, no the fuck you haven't. You don't deserve that shit. If you did, you would be in shape, but you're not. You're fat. You don't fucking deserve more food. That's insane. That's what made you fat to begin with. But I digress. Anyway, when you have these cravings and you know you're not supposed to be eating things, know that a bitch would go and eat it anyway because it tasted good and that's all they cared about, was getting pleasure at that point in time. Are you a pleasure-seeking bitch? I would certainly hope not. But if you don't want to be, then don't do the things that the bitches do and skip over that fucking meal. Excuse me. Going with my point, a bitch, if they found themselves sick like I currently am, would not do a thing that they told themselves that they were going to do. But I told myself that I was going to make this video, so here I am fucking making it because I stick to my own fucking word and I am not a bitch. So, pardon my throat clearings and my coughings and all of that other shit. But if I was a bitch, you would not be having to deal with this right now. But since I am not, then you are. Carrying on. Bitches do not do what it is that they need to do because of how it is that they are feeling. Bitches make all kinds of excuses to not get shit done. And if you don't want to be a bitch, which you should not, just don't do the shit that bitches do. Your biggest problems come from the fact that you let the little bitch in the back of your voice tell you to do things, tell you to make certain decisions that you know good and goddamn well that you shouldn't be doing. You know you should be getting the fuck up early. You know you should be going to the gym. You know you should be sticking to your fucking diet. You know you should be doing whatever work it is that you need to do regardless of how it is that you are feeling. You know you shouldn't be talking to those hoes or whatever the fucking else case may be. You know exactly what you should and should not be doing. But your inner bitch tells you the opposite. And if you are a bitch, then you give in to that. But, excuse me. At the end of the day, everyone has a little voice in the back of their fucking head. I do. My alarm goes off in the morning, and I don't want to get the fuck out of bed. But then I think, what would a bitch do? A bitch would stay in bed, and I don't want to be a bitch, so I get the fuck up out of bed. I find myself feeling sick today, and I think, I don't want to make this fucking video, but that's the bitch in the back of my mind telling me not to do this shit because, hey, here's a fucking excuse. But fuck that. Because I refuse to be a bitch, I'm here anyway, and you get to listen to me cough and shit. I know I already said that. I don't give a fuck. It's not even the fucking point. The point is, stop being a fucking bitch. It's a very simple life hack. It's a very simple way to better your life. All of your problems are a result of bitch-assery. You have problems getting over breakups because you're a bitch. You drink and you can't stop drinking because you're a bitch. You smoke and you can't stop smoking because you're a bitch. You know what's the worst thing that's going to happen if you are someone who drinks and then you decide that you want to stop drinking? You're going to think about drinking. You're going to think about smoking. Whoop-de-fucking-do. If you can't handle your own thoughts or thinking about things and then not having them, then you deserve to be exactly where the fuck it is that you are in life, doing all of the bitch shit that you do. And you probably shouldn't be listening to me. But if that's you, you probably haven't made it this fucking far anyway because it hurts your little bitch-ass weirdo feelings and you just want some shit to fucking cry about. And if so, good for you, boo-hoo. That's depressing, as are you. Keep being a bitch. But to everyone else, stop all the bitch shit, stop your bitch-assery, stop making bitch decisions, and your life will improve markedly. Because all of the things that you have to do, all of the things that you should be doing that will better your life are going to be the things that are better for you. They are going to be the things that you do not feel like doing. They are going to be the things that you would rather be doing anything but that. It's not fun counting your fucking food every single day. But it's also not fun being someone who eats fucking fast food all day every single day because now you're just fucking fat ass and that's disgusting and nobody wants to be a disgusting fat fuck, which you can't tell by looking out at everybody because there's disgusting fat fucks everywhere. They don't want to be like that either though. They just make a bunch of excuses as to why it is that they are where it is that they are. But don't do that. Don't make excuses. Why? Because bitches make excuses and your goal is to not be a bitch. If that is your one single solitary goal in life, you will get so much further than 99.9999 99% of people because the planet is completely overpopulated with bitches. I was going to make a very different video today, but my fucking throat hurt and I'm coughing all throughout this. So I made a video anyway, and what you got is a rant telling you to not be a bitch. Stop being a fucking bitch. Period. End of story. Done.